everybody.
Welcome to the Strawberry Moon. Happy Friday. I'm Lulu.
And I'm Mr. B. Happy Friday.
Hello.
Hello. All right.
I'm sorry I haven't been here all week. I did actually make a video on Wednesday, but I was feeling so rotten. I didn't think it turned out very well. And I was feeling so horrible afterwards, I had to go back and lay down, and it didn't get put up. And I decided afterwards it really wasn't very good, so I didn't put it up. So here we are again. What kind of week have you had?
Well, it's not been too bad actually this week.
Oh, good.
Bit easier, actually.
You've had a better week than I've had. Now, who have you got, Mr. B?
I've got the lovely Daisy Ray today, and she is just great, isn't she?
Daisy Ray is one of our Strawberry Moonkins. It is a new Moonkin rising Friday today, and as you can see, I have an uninformative blanket. Now, I should explain that as well as the Strawberry Moonkins you can see on the website www.strawberrymoonkins.com, sometimes I get asked for a slightly more unusual project. I was once asked not so long ago to do a kitty baby, and of course my hands are tied because although there are kitten kits, I have to use ready painted kits. But this lady said, but I really want a baby who can be a baby sometimes and a kitten sometimes. And I said, well, the only way I could maybe think of doing that was by getting my amazing local seamstress to make a padded furry cat's head that we could put onto the baby, and little furry cat paws and a cat tail. And then the baby could be a hybrid baby. And although that would give a kind of cartoony animal costume type effect, that was what she wanted. So I did it for her. I didn't show her on the video because the effect was very cartoony. The head was quite large. And although I wanted to put the baby onto a larger body to balance it out, that wasn't what her mummy wanted. So she went home, her mummy was thrilled, which is really the most important thing. And then I got another order for something else. So that was a completely different project, but it was another marrying of the fabric piece with the baby doll that could be sometimes a baby and sometimes another kind of creature. So this one has turned out really nice. I really like this, and I'm brave enough to show you what this is. So are we ready?
We're ready.
1, 2, 3.
Oh wow, how wicked is she? Oh, I love the metallic tail. That is so cool.
Tell us what you're seeing, Rhea.
She has got the...
What is she for a start? Remember?
I'd say she's a mermaid.
She's a mermaid. She's an amazing little baby sleeping mermaid with a silver tail. A long silver tail.
I love that you've put the shell decorations just before it splits off into the actual fin. That looks really awesome.
So I've used a premature baby 17-inch size, and I've used some long straight limbs rather than curly ones because I thought that they looked longer and lither and more like what a sea baby would have rather than a chubby little human baby. And she's got the cutest, serenest face, long eyelashes, silky hair, blonde hair?
Blonde hair.
Yes, blonde hair, which is what her mummy wanted. And look at that cute mouth. She really is. Then she has, I have 3 strands of seashells around her neck, filling in the top of her beautiful ruched and ruffled tulle top. It's like purple.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, and it looks slightly pale.
And it has ruffles all around the edge. It has its hand ruffled, hand smocked, and then it falls off into her long metallic silver tail, which I've also decorated with a strand of seashells. I'm not sure. The strands are made of seashells. I'm not sure what colour, and turquoise beads. Is that right?
Yeah, white seashells mostly on the neck piece, and the tail is the blue with the white seashells.
Oh, I'm so glad they look, because I wasn't sure what colour they were. It just says seashells and turquoise. And I was really hoping that they'd look right. And she is... You think she's turned out good? I think she's turned out good. I think Ellen's done an absolutely wonderful job with her beautiful tail. And you see, the tail piece comes up right around her waist and actually can be pulled off her legs, so that when her mummy wants her to be a human baby and dress her in human baby clothes, she can. But when she wants to change into a mermaid, all that has to happen is that this piece is just pulled over her quite straight legs and hips, and she's a mermaid again. And I think the reason I really like her, turn around this way, my darling, is that she is quite mobile and soft, and she's very sinuous. She moves really nicely. Look how nice and mobile she is. She curls into you really nicely, and she's very soft and cuddly. And I have seen baby mermaids, the Reborn kits, and I found that they are immobile and rather hard to hold. And that's why I was really glad that I've been asked to do one this way, and it really does work quite nicely. And I love this metallic silver material that does the tail. Obviously, the material is material, but you gain as well as lose because the tail isn't painted. But I love the mobility that you gain. So I know her mummy's going to love her. What do you think of her, Mr. B?
I really like her. I think she's great. I had a look at her earlier on. I thought she was wonderful.
Oh, I'm really glad. And you like her, yeah, Rhea?
I do, and I love the way that she's made the tail so 3D rather than just, because you see a lot of people do, mermaid tails, and they're kind of flat and flappy, but that's lovely in 3D.
Yes, that's what I asked her to do, and make it look.
It's amazing.
I didn't want you to be able to see the baby's legs underneath there. I wanted the tail to look as if it was, otherwise it wouldn't be, it would be short-changing her mummy. So I wanted it to be, to look as if it was a part of her.
And she feels great.
She really does. She feels wonderful to hold. She's a nice weight. I don't know how much she weighs. We'll weigh her. I would think she weighs about 4.5 pounds, something like that. She's not too heavy. I didn't want to make her too heavy because obviously
she's a mermaid.
She's a mermaid, and I don't think mermaids would be heavy. And I didn't want too much weight on her, but I think she weighs about 4.5 pounds, something like that. But she's a lovely little number, and I would be prepared, to make this one again. I don't know that I would do any more animal babies because I didn't like the way that turned out particularly. I think the head is too big for the body, but I certainly think this mermaid is a lovely pattern, and I think it's worked really well. And I'm really, really happy with how she's. Look how long that tail is. I wonder how long she is from top to toe now. I think at least 23 inches. She's really long, amazingly long. Oh, she's incredible.
Oh, well done.
And well done to Ellen. I mean, I didn't do anything but make the baby, but
that's something in itself, isn't it?
I had the idea for her, I
she
suppose.
did.
And of course, her mummy chose the silver tail. The tail could have been any colours. You could have a metallic green tail or a blue tail or all kinds of tail, but she wanted the metallic silver, and it does look beautiful. I'm so happy with it. So her name is Floralelu. That was the name her mummy chose for her. So this is Floralelu, our Moonkin mermaid. And I'm really, really pleased with how she's turned out, and she will be off to America next week.
That's great.
So, welcome to the Strawberry Moon, beautiful little Floralelu. And I think that's where we'll have to love you and leave you for today. And you're beautiful as well, Daisy Ray.
Yes, you are.
I hope you'll be going.
I thought you were saying that I was for a minute there.
Well, you are anyway. We all know that.
But yes, you're lovely, Daisy Ray. You really are. A treat for anybody.
Okie dokes. We will love you and leave you. We will join you again on probably Sunday for Lacey. And I hope you can join us for that. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching.
Have a great day.
And take care of yourselves.
And enjoy your babies.
And
let's be good to each other.
Bye-bye.
Bye.